So you might be wondering how we deliver our Taught Masters programs. What kind of teaching do we do, and what's our teaching philosophy? On our programs, we work really hard to build your confidence, especially in your own ability to craft, design, and execute independent research projects. This is an important skill set, and we think it's really important to send people into the world who are capable of creating an evidence base for smart changes and smart responses to a variety of different challenges that we face. In your modules, you will be working with each other, you will be presenting, you will be discussing and responding to scenarios, for example, that we might put to you and ask you to design a risk response or a resilience policy. So you'll get a lot of experience working with others, and as a very international community, you'll get a lot of experience working with others from other contexts as well. So to us, this is a real advantage because it means that people come into the classroom, share their background knowledge, and are able to learn from each other. And this is something that we cannot create for you. It just comes organically from you, from our students. So we think really carefully about designing learning environments that allow that to happen. We offer a lot of scaffolding from structured participation activities that allow you to prepare in advance and to come into the classroom fully confident that you know what you're going to do, you have something to share, you have something to present to others, and a foundation from which to discuss and ask questions and engage with staff and other students. So we think really carefully about how to build people's confidence coming into the classroom. We know that many of you will be working in English as your second, third, or even fourth language, and we respect the challenge that faces. So we work really hard to create environments where everyone feels comfortable bringing their knowledge and individual skill set to the classroom. In the classroom, we organize a number of different activities. So you will have some lectures where staff will give you context or background or introduce you to new concepts. And we'll be using PowerPoint in the kind of usual way in a lecture setting to do that. You will be given preparatory readings to do ahead of time, and there'll be time to answer and ask questions with staff to make sure that you've understood everything that has been covered in lecture and in the readings. Those will be followed up by small group seminars or practical activities. So depending on the module, if it's a methods module, we have practical sessions where you get to dig in and start using technology, start developing some research software, for example, work with qualitative materials if you're on the MA side, and staff will be there to work with you on that. So we support you developing your skills throughout. On the content and more conceptual modules, those small group sessions will focus on digging into readings, or they might also have practical activities organized around developing a resilience policy around a specific hazard, for example, and things like this. So we think really carefully about designing a lot of different kinds of learning activities so that people with different learning styles, different background, different knowledge to bring to the classroom are able to engage with our content in lots of different ways. We think about this equally when it comes to assessment. So we have different forms of assessment, again, to build different skills and to play to different strengths that you might have. I've talked in other videos or other segments of this video about the team teaching that we do between human and physical geography. And so this means also that you will be introduced to new forms of assessment. All of this is fully supported and scaffolded by our staff. We have a lot of support in the teaching term for example, developing a poster on a topic of your choosing in understanding risk, or developing essay ideas in understanding risk term 2 and in social dimensions of risk and resilience. So we have multiple sessions that support you in developing your own ideas, helping you find relevant research, suggesting readings, helping craft research questions, for example. So we don't just throw you into the deep end and ask you to learn to swim, but we provide you all of the support necessary to help you succeed. On campus, we also have the Academic Skills Center, which provides a range of other trainings that go on through the year. They have introductory sessions for learning something about working in the UK and how UK academia works. They have skill sessions around specific pieces of technology. So if you want to take some training on Excel or NVivo or R or Python, you can take some training and you can put that then on your CV and say you've taken university-based training in those things. So a lot of our students really appreciate that additional training because it helps them build their skill set for going into the workplace. It also means that once you settle on a topic and an approach for your dissertation, there's additional support if you want to really hone your skills in a specific area. So we can link you up with that additional support as well.